What is up, y'all? We are here with the Team Race League. We are going to be hopping straight into it. Apologies, y'all. I didn't have until 4:10 to get in, and then they were 5 minutes early, so we are going to be hopping straight into it. It is going to be, to kick us off, let's try to get our sound set a little bit better here. Okay, we've got Team Starcaller versus Team Bliggity Blurgh to start us off. Starcallers are going to be in kind of a yellowish beige, the Starcaller beige, and then we got the Bliggity pink. I am going to pull up our gaps as well, which we have today, I do believe. Yes, we do. Hold on, let's drag it down a bit. Welcome in, Nick. Unfortunately, not going to be joined by co-caster Pokers because he's playing in 2 matches. So, we are kicking off here with the Starcallers. You'll be able to see, using that live standings, it gives a really clear picture of, you know, how the teams are doing. Right now we see all 3 Starcallers in the lead. So while we are chilling here, I forgot to put the Twitch link. Okay, I'll do that really quick. Thank you. Okay, I gotta do that on 3 different Discords. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you already got one. Thank you. Cool. Okay. As you can tell, I tried to be as prepared as possible since I knew I couldn't be in until close to match time. But oh my goodness, I had no time. We've got Irv. Unfortunately, it looked like Aruda Frisk was quite close to being able to start overtaking, but not quite. And we do have the Starcallers on lap 3, 50-meter lead, and it is looking like I believe a 2-pointer here, because you get well, hold on, Wurzel, getting shockwaved, and actually Irv gonna get the overtake, and he is gonna be able to lock that in. That was 2nd place. Wait. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all, I am still okay. Okay, y'all, that was insane. Somebody pushing somebody else. I think that was it was maybe, I don't know who that was, getting pushed away. Man, okay, I am gonna have to work on my coverage of Team Race because it is a different world out here. I was thinking, okay, Starcallers locking in 2 points. Okay, Starcallers locking in 1 point. And then out of nowhere, some just ridiculous move. The block. And that is going to be going from 2 to 0 to 0 to 0. Now keep in mind, we've got 3 laps on every single track, so this is going to be a very, very quick race here on Supermarket. 3 laps on NASCAR, imagine that. Some pushing going on early on, 2 spinning out, a couple spinning out at this point. Alex does have the battery, pulling away. URV out in the lead, so... Wow, not anymore. Getting absolutely obliterated. Bomb, shockwave, everything. I thought, you know, let's go into our roster rundowns. We got Wurzel, Bloberov, and Ashen Forest for Team Starcallers. And for Bliggity Blurgh, we got Alex, Aruda Frisk, and Irv himself. They do begin lap 3 here. We got 2 Starcallers in the lead. We're gonna have to see if they can get it locked in though, as Wurzel gets hit with a pickup. Alex is able to get the overtake, and this could be another 0-pointer. Alex, oh, not able to, oh my god, Wurzel makes it across. What is going on? That can be a tricky part on Supermarket, I'm not gonna lie, but I think getting in his head a little bit. Alex there not able to lock in second place, and that is gonna be Wurzel stealing a point right out from under their noses. So that is going to be 1-0 in favor of Starcallers. Very interesting way to start off our match. Now keep in mind, if you are new to Teams Races, to go over very quickly, to get a point, you have to be both first and second place. To get 2 points, you have to be first, second, and third place. If you get first and one of your teammates doesn't get second, you don't get any points. So also another quick tip, you can turn around and start messing with other drivers. That's exactly what happened on race 1. Was someone turned around, kind of turned, and was able to get in there into the mix. Now, it does look like all of Bliggity Blurgh just got zapped. Ash and Forrest trying to make a breakaway. I do believe that was an oil as well. They all get caught up in the oil except for URV and Alex. Okay, for the time being, a lot of pressure is going to be on Ash and Forrest because Blurgh and Wurzel are quite far ahead. Ashen taking it safe there on the long way with the Hummer. He wants to be careful here. Hummer, a very finicky car, and it shows so on that downslope. Alex trying to get in here big. I'm assuming none of the Starcallers teams members are going to be hitting each other with pickups. Not going to be in range of oils either, but I do want to see if any Bliggity Blurgh members are going to turn around. Indeed, Aruda Frisk is hunting down Wurzel. Wurzel is currently in second place for Starcallers. There's also Ashen Force, and I believe Ashen has the missile on him right now, so he could try to break up any of this. Okay, Aruda Frisk taking it slow. Ooh, and that turnaround not going to pay off. Aruda Frisk is going to have to start shuffling around for pickups here. Now, while he gets set up for the overtake, or for the cutoff rather, we'll see how Starcallers are doing. We got Ashen Forest, he's in third place, 54 meters ahead of Alex. Let's see what Aruda Frisk is doing. Gets the double shockwave, trying to get Ashen as well. We'll see. He's got a new pickup, the oil, and he gets rewarded with a bowling ball. Not going to be too helpful for him. In the meantime, Ashen Forest still 50 meters in the lead. We'll watch from his perspective to see if Aruda Frisk hits him at all. And this will look like a 2-point lock-in for Starcallers, which will bring them to 3-0. One point that I didn't have a chance to talk about was the fact that if you get to 3 points, you are locked in at 3 points. You are locked in. You cannot get any more than 3 points. At that point, all you can do is prevent Team Bliggity Blurgh here from locking in any points of their own. Sounds simple enough. Well, so for example, they could have 2 saboteurs. They turn around, start trying to hit. They only have to have 1 player get into second or first place to completely break the chain. So we can have some very aggressive driving from Team Starcallers, especially depending on the track. We'll see if Starcallers wants to opt in for any of that here on Botanical Garden as we begin to take it away. Welcome in BGM, as well as the rest of us. So good to have y'all in here. Kiki, Pokers, Nick, etc. The zap by Wurzel. He's going to be getting the breakaway. Starcallers, all 3 out in first. Alex not enough speed to make the jump. And while he was being zapped, he actually cut off his teammates on accident. They continue. Oh man, everything is falling to pieces for Team Bliggity Blurgh here. Alex does overtake, but it's just for a brief moment as Blurgh had the zap. And what a start to our race. Now, I've given y'all the rules. If there's anything I missed, please put it in the chat. We do still have here lap 3. Remember, all tracks 3 laps. A very quick Botanical Gardens done in just about a minute 30, maybe not even a minute 30 as Starcallers. If the points were uncapped, this would be them 5 points in the lead. So keep in mind, they will not actually get those extra 2 points, but this is just adding insult to injury here. Starcallers looking very prepared for their team race match here against Bliggity Blurgh. And Bliggity Blurgh, no pushovers. We got URV, Alex, and Aruda Frizz, 3 long-time Revolt racers, very well known in the community, all 3 of them. And we have them really struggling to find anything against the Starcallers. Blurgh, not someone I've heard too much about. He's been in the chat, yes, but I think this is my first time doing commentary for a match that he's been in. So this is really exciting to see Blurgh finding some success here early on in Team Race League round 1. Of course, it's not done yet. We've still got a lot of races left to go, a lot of points that can continue to be added up. The pickup's going to go in the hands of Starcallers, all 3 of them from the looks of it. Zap comes out, hits one of the Bliggity Blurgh members. URV managed to get a pickup, I do believe, but Blurgh hunting down with the Zap. He's going to get him. They do the spike strip, but actually, I think he had a... Oh my god. Cancels it out, hits him with the pickups. Blurgh is going to be hit back, but he's in an ideal position to start firing out some rockets, some balloons, whatever you can get. There is a fake pickup going to nail Aruda Frisk, and it's just going to leave URV here swimming out in the middle, which is a very difficult spot for them to be in, because keep in mind, 2 of them have to come up big. URV wipes out, and again, we've got all 3 Starcallers members in the lead. Beautiful water balloons. I believe that was out of Alex, and he is going to give Blurgh the reset with the bomb on his head, but URV had a bomb of his own. Alex gets past the bomb by Blurgh with the honks to match, and they are going to be beginning lap 3 here shortly. Starcallers very far out in the lead. Wurzel and Ashen Forest both just chilling. 80-meter advantage on the closest person, over 100-meter advantage on any Bliggity Blurgh members. They will be beginning lap 3, and again, they have no opportunity to get the points in, but I love the sort of mercy system that Team Race League has, where just because you have a good first half, I mean, keep in mind, y'all, we got both ghost towns. We got the much harder supermarket, right? We got the much more challenging Toys in the Hood, and these racers are going to be tested on these tracks. URV, Alex, Aruda Frisk, these guys all have tons of experience playing on these stock tracks with these stock cars. And yes, we have, for example, Aruda Frisk going with the Cougar, not always, the most optimal decision, a little bit of silliness here and there, but still, these guys are not to be underestimated as we begin to approach, the second half of our race. And with both Titanics on the horizon, we've got Aruda Frisk with that Cougar. Maybe he could make it work. It is still 3-0. We're going to head into our next one. Oh, host team points always left. Okay, thank you, Laggy Rock. I appreciate that, Laggy Rock. So it is going to be 0-3 in favor of Starcallers. We head into, right, we've got both Toy Worlds on the menu as well. This is going to be another quick one. Blurgh getting an early lead. Alex, URV nearby. They finally, Bliggity Blurgh in a situation. Blurgh runs straight into the balloon, the 180 into the rocket, but Blurgh gets bailed out. Zap onto URV, and he is going to be out of this one. Aruda Frisk with the Cougar, not the most ideal setup here, but he will get the overtake. He's not going to run into that thing up above either, and he is chilling out in second place. If he can regroup, they might be able to lock in a point, bring the Starcallers down to 0-2. URV, oh my, oh no, oh yo, URV, oh my god. And that is going to be the Starcallers second, third, and fourth. URV playing on the enemy team. The Bliggity Blurghs are struggling here. Alex will be able to find first place, and big ups to him, but Aruda Frisk, his hopes have been dashed. of getting a point lock-in. They will not be able to catch. Okay, gonna be finishing up their race. Ghost Town 1, gonna be one of those big tests. A lot of chaos happening here. So far, we haven't seen much oil interference. We'll see if that changes here. Wow, shakiness out the gate. Again, 2 Starcallers members wedging themselves. Alex runs into the gallows pole. And we do have the star pickup out of Aruda Frisk, but at what cost? Nice bang, Alex, but it's again on your teammate. He passes it over to URV, blows up, rocket comes out, does not land. Oil on 2 wheels. URV, nice little barrel roll, and we got Bliggity Blurgh, Alex and URV both nearby. We've got Aruda Frisk with the star that he can't really use, and also he's so far behind, and this is another unfortunate situation for Bliggity Blurgh. I think what they need to do is they need to get the star to go off on the incline, get the and they got a battery. They keep it pressing. URV spinning out. Oh man, this has been a smackdown by the Starcallers. Bliggity Blurgh, they've got some work to do. They've definitely got potential here, and the race is not done yet. All it takes is one time that all 3 Bliggity Blurgh members get in first, second, third. All it takes is doing that one time, and then they are only down by 1 point. So this is still very doable by Bliggity Blurgh, but if you look at past performance, they are currently seriously in the hole right now. Bliggity Blurgh members starting to count themselves out in the chat. Hang tight, y'all. You got this still. You absolutely still have opportunities here ahead. The question is, will you be able to seize the day? We do continue to have the 2 Titanics looming overhead. Aruda Frisk with the Cougar. High potential here. We've got the second Toy World coming out. Early start, lead by Starcallers. Again, the aggression, the banging. Double zap onto Starcallers members. Aruda Frisk taking the long way around. But Wurzel is out in first early on. Aruda Frisk has to hunt him down. The oil gonna catch 2 of them out. Forrest. Blurgh runs in the oil as well. Maybe a little bit of lack of team communication there, but it's still going to hit the 2 Bliggity Blurghs, and they are going to be struggling to catch Wurzel at this point. Wurzel with a big lead. We're going to keep the camera on him here because he is what is standing in the way of a big Bliggity Blurgh point score. Wurzel begins lap 3. We've got Forrest turning around again. The aggression that I mentioned. They just need to prevent. They need to ensure that Wurzel gets in first or second. Blurgh going up. I think at this point he just turns around. Just make sure that Alex. Well, not even Alex. Just make sure that. Oh well, actually, I don't know. It's hard to say here. Alex is going. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Because Wurzel is 50 meters ahead. He's going to get this lock in, and Alex is going to be right behind him. So no point changes. Once again, Bliggity Blurgh, can they get a foot into the game here? Aruda Frisk says, I'm about to eat. Brother, you got the Cougar. You chose the Cougar. And it's on we're about to be on Titanics, and you're talking about I'm gonna go eat. Bro, I need you to lock in. Please, Aruda. Please, I need you to lock in. This is your moment, and you're talking about fried chicken. Brother, please. Kiki says, I believe in Bliggity. I'm a Bliggity believer myself. Believe that. Bliggity, believe that. Boys in the Hood 2, very, very good, complex track that is going to test their mastery of their respective cars, especially the Hummas, going to be put to the test here. Can Forrest lock in? Again, Wurzel in the lead. This has been a trend. Starcallers have been breaking away early on. Beautiful fake. Alex manages to hold on. The pickups being taken by Starcallers so far. Rockets trying to be landed onto Alex. He fails the diagonal. And again, we've got all three Starcaller members out in the lead. Ashen takes it slow through the grass. Wipes out, but it's going to be all right. He's got rockets to boot. And he does send him on his way. Dodges the rockets out of URV. He's got more rockets in tow. Hold on. Gets a pickup. The star has been claimed. Rockets coming out. URV hits himself. Alex gets sent into the door. And this is a rough spot for the Starcallers. They continue. Or rather, for Bliggity Blurgh, we see two Starcallers members in the top two right now. A big lead by Blurgh as well, 125. Look at the aggression from Alex. Just sending Ashen Forrest, just sending him 2 wheels in. Ashen manages to survive. I don't know how that happened. Ashen is out here doing all that he can to really ruin Bliggity Blurgh's day. They will begin lap number 3. And again, unless something absolutely miraculous happens, this is going to be the lock-in from Blurgh as well as Wurzel. We'll see if they can find it. A minor wreck, but he's got 150 meters and less than 150 meters of track left to play out. So it's going to need a serious mistake. He takes it way safe. No time trialing here. Nobody got time for that. Kind of ironic to say, but it is the truth. Forrest heads in. He wants some points as well. They won't be locked in, but F it. And there he goes. Hola, Rog. Good to have you in here, Rog. Okay, and Bliggity Blurgh have their backs against the wall here. They need to make something happen on Titanic. Aruda Frizz starts out in pole position with the Cougar, top speed advantage, but the pickups going in the hands of Blurgh early on. I'm looking at Blurgh right now. I'm looking at him. What's he got in that back pocket here? The shockwave. Starcallers members move out of the way. Alex recovers. They dodge the rocket. Oh, that nasty bowling ball. Gonna take out 2. Ashen Forrest is on another level right now. Perfectly timed bowling ball. Gonna send Aruda Frizz and Alex packing at the same time, trying to cycle into something, anything, but the star comes out and he won't be able to do it. Continuing to hunt them down, but again, Starcallers members all break out, and now is the top speed moment for Aruda Frizz. Okay, dodges the stage hazards, goes for the railing grind. Him and Alex nearby. Let's see, we've got URV turned around, trying to get them. URV, no, those are your friends. There's your friends. He just had a bowling ball that could have worked. URV, we just saw Ashen Forrest get so much value with that bowling ball. He just needed to send it. He turns around. In the meantime, 50-meter lead. All 3 SCs out in the lead. URV, last chance here. Trying to get the bounce. Not gonna happen. And Starcallers begin lap 3. They are getting close by. Look at Frisk. Look at Alex. They're trying to hunt down their first target, Ashen Forest. The water balloons on the incline. Ooh, that was a night. Alex has been on those water balloons all day, but not able to make it work that time when he needed it so desperately against Forest here. Heads through the captain quarters. Drops a fake or no? Okay. Just cycling, okay. But he bails out, and that is going to be Starcallers locking it in, preventing any point lock-ins from Bliggity Blurgh. And can I just say for a moment how refreshing it is to have some pickups races. It adds so much chaos, and I think Teams Races is such a cool format for it. URV says, I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. We got Revolt veterans versus senile old men. Oh my god. Welcome in, Rod. Good to have you in here. Okay, they take it to the second museum, Museum 1. Another very, very complex track. We have Bliggity Blurgh, the front two, but he's typing to start us off. Aruda Frisk, but look at Bliggity Blurgh out there, 1-2, pushing URV, keeping him up there, but he slows down. He goes for the pickup, doesn't go for the wall ride. Would have maybe preferred to see that. It's Alex with his missile. And there it is. 2 Starcallers members walks into the zap. Do we have anyone go for the star? Let's see. Nobody picks up the star. But look at this. Chaos unfolding. Big lead by Blurgh. Bliggity Blurgh not able to cut him off. Not able to restrain him. Keep him within arm's reach. And this is going to be a scary moment with the Bliggity Blurgh. Or with, again, the breakaway from Blurgh. They do get the nice hit onto Ashen Forest using a stage hazard to their advantage. But URV losing speed. Wurzel maintains. And this is, again, 1-2-3 for the Starcallers. This is insane. This is ridiculous. The Starcallers, please stop. They're already dead. They're already dead, my man. Again, the really cool part about Teams Races, the Teams Race League, is it's not over till it's over. But that being said, they're running out of space. They need to come in top 2 on like Ghost Town, Toytanic, Supermarket. That's a big ask. That's a very big ask. It's going to be very challenging for them to do that. URV able to get the zap, but Ashen Forest responds with the shockwave, hits his own teammate. I would have loved to see the turnaround from Aruda Frisk at this point. We've got URV and we've got Alex trying to get in the mix, running into stage hazards. And again, this is more than likely going to be Starcallers with the top 2, maybe even the top 3. If Ashen can get in there, the bomb gonna be blowing up. Let's see. Okay, URV does manage to hold on. Ashen's got that battery ready to go though. They pick up the star, they use it. 2 out of 3 members at minimum from Starcallers evading it. One using the star, the other popping the battery. Wurzel and Blurgh quite in the lead. Aruda Frisk trying to get in the mix, but he gets zapped by Blurgh for his troubles. I believe he just got zapped again. Oh, Aruda Frisk trying to turn around, but it's just not enough. And again, it is going to be Starcallers with the 1-2-3. Holy shit. The song that's playing says, "Don't ever stop," but I would like it if Starcallers stop. Please stop. Stop what you are doing. Okay, so we've got the Bliggity Blurgh trying to get Bliggity back in this. URV says, it's not over. Bliggity Blurgh never gives up. Yo. Maddie07, welcome in, saying, are Starcallers so far perfect in this match? They are. They are. It's really, really, really been astounding So we do have 0-3 in favor of Starcallers. 3 tracks left. So at this point, Bliggity Blurgh needs to get top 3 in one and top 2 in the other, or top 2 in all 3 remaining tracks, or it's just not doable anymore. URV, Alex, they break away right at the start. Aruda Frizz goes for the repo play, but the bomb onto URV just can't catch a break. They're all dodging him. Ashen feels bad for him, walks into it, gonna be blowing up. The zap as well, slowing down Blurgh. URV trying to get around them. Oh, and another bowling ball, this time not as impactful, but still going to relegate URV back to that 4th place. It's going to take some serious effort here. I don't know if first place got the star or not. The shockwave, ooh, 2 wheels in the oil, and URV gets bailed out by the alternate path, but he doesn't get the best execution on the climb up, which means a lot of lost time. He immediately drops it down for the cut. Ooh, it taps the corner, and you can tell URV is struggling to keep his head above water at this point. We've got Alex falling down to 3rd place, and it is going to be again Starcallers out in 1st, 2nd, Wurzel Blurgh. Now, reminder, y'all, while we see them finish up this race, we've got Bober Curva versus Rain coming up directly after this at 21:15 UTC in about 30 minutes from now. So don't go anywhere. The action will continue. And don't forget, there is still an opportunity for Bliggity Blurgh to win this, or at least to tie this at this point. They can no longer win. They can tie. If they can get, actually they can win. If they get 3 in the top 3 on both of the next races, they will win. If they can get top 3 on one and top 2 on the other, they will tie. Those are the only options left for Bliggity Blurgh. Their backs completely against the wall. The next match, or the next map, Ghost Town, the next Ghost Town is either going to be the final nail in their coffin with a very spooky death here at the Ghost Town, or it is going to be giving them another chance where all hope was originally lost. We'll have to wait and see. This is coming to a head. The very last opportunity for Bliggity Blurgh here on Ghost Town 2. 490 meters times 3. That's all they got. The entry, good for Bliggity. We've still got Starcallers out in the lead. Oh, Wurzel hitting him with the water balloons, but he doesn't fail out. URV, another bomb on the head. He manages to pass it over to his teammate, Aruda Frizz. He's gonna blow up. He does kind of get bailed out. Oh, and fake. Oh, and URV, as well as the rest of the Bliggity Blurgh crew, get knocked back to the bottom 3 positions again. Alex with the zap, a double, not able. Oh, we run into Aruda Frizz. Oh, and we run into URV, Alexander, and he repos. Oh no, it's all fallen to hell. It's gone to hell in a handbasket here. Very unfortunate situation for Bliggity Blurgh. I thought that was going to be the perfect comeback for them. Alexander almost with the triple zap on the enemy squad, but he turns it into a 2-2, and he has to repo himself. Oh my god. Aruda Frizz in here in 3rd, gonna send out the rockets, but he's way too aggressive with it. Hits himself, runs into the fake. Oh my god, Starcallers have not given them any way in. URV hitting a fake as well. I do believe he pops the oil, and that's gonna hit Alex. Oh no. And they've got to get in it. URV and Aruda Frizz have to come in top 2. Oh, Aruda Frizz wrecks out, and that is going to be it. None of Bliggity Blurgh turning back, and they pay the price. The star comes out, but they're too far back. Oh, Blurgh already locking it in. The first place newcomer, Blurgh, unless it's a name change. It might be a name change, but I don't think it is. I think he might. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've not been super involved in the IO community, so it's very possible he's been around for a long time and just hasn't played in competitive races yet. But this is an insane foray into the competitive scene for Blurgh, making quite the splash and it will be Starcallers winning this one. We are at the point where it is impossible for Bliggity Blurgh to get back in this. Even if all 3 members got in the top 3, it would be the 0-1 win for Team Starcallers. So that is going to close our match out. Titanic 2 is going to be the last race, but it's just formality. Congratulations to the Starcallers. So let's see. We've got about 30 minutes before the next race starts, unless they're ready. I'm ready to go whenever they are, but I don't know if they are. I don't think that they are, because it seemed like it took Laggy Rock a while to get in the server. So we will see. We will see. But let's see if Bliggity Blurgh can't get a point on the board for themselves. We got Rudafrisk wedging himself between 2 Starcallers members. Alex just a little bit ways back here for the time being. Let's put a spotlight on Rudafrisk. Oh man, and he dodges Alex, but the shockwave after shockwave coming out, keeping a Rudafrisk in his place. And of course, the downside of the Cougar, the very massive downside, and honestly the big question mark of why you would ever drive Cougar in Teamrace, is that it has such a slow acceleration. Not only can you get hit by pickups, but you can get hit by pickups from people who turn around, right? So it's like double the risk, not quite double, but still a massive risk to be taking such a slow acceleration car like this, and it does not pay out for a Rudafrisk, even on Titanic. So let this be a warning. Play the meta. Play the meta. Hama is a great option. Toyeka is too. If you want to be crazy, wacky, wild, then go ahead and pick the Cougar. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping you. I'm just saying, you might want to reconsider. It's a tough car to make work in the Teamrace League. Rudafrisk has done his best to do it, but look at Starcallers trying to get another full podium completion here. It's just going to be down to Ashton Forrest. We'll see if he can get across the line. We got Nick weighing in. Rain is currently playing against El Galacticos. Yes. So wait for that match to conclude. And I'm not going to go offline. I'm just going to hang out. We'll play some more of the Revel OST. And we will get back into that match whenever everybody is ready to get into it. I'll go ahead and join the lobby whenever it's up. And you know what? I will remember to do predictions this time as well. So make sure, if you've been saving up your channel points, now is a great time to send it. Because Boba Curva versus Rain, 2 top tier teams here at the Teamrace League. And it's going to be anyone's match. Alex into the oil. Nope, Ashton's in there as well. Wait. Not quite able to get the top 3 lock in again, but it's going to be close. GG's to all. And to all a good night for this match. But for now, that is going to be it. 0-3 in favor of the Starcallers. And we are going to head to a commercial break of sorts. Actually, I think I'm actually going to play a commercial break, because something that playing a commercial break does is it prevents ads from being ran at all for the pursuing hour. So that means anybody that comes into the stream, they're not going to get ads. Anybody who's watching the game, they're not going to get random ads. So I am going to play 3 minutes of ads. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the perfect time to do it. So we'll do that. We'll get our predictions up as well, and we will be headed into our next race. Boba Curva versus Rain coming up next. And I'll even add a channel command that lets you see the teammates for each team. I'll get on that now, but for now I'll play commercials